You want me to do anything else with this? Is this what we're going to do here, fellas? Have you guys seen this bullshit letter that was forged from a SEAL admiral? Have you seen this faked up DD-2 forged from a SEAL admiral? Have you seen this faked up DD-214 with a Navy cross on it? Anybody ever wonder why his name is not listed on the Navy cross? He joined the Navy in '76. I want that SEAL ring too. Now, I don't like those fucking stickers on your car. The guy you're talking about, that Schweitzer, whatever the hell his name is, the Marine who claimed service in the Korean War when he did not, Purple Heart, Silver Stars, Navy Marine Corps medals, Combat V's, all that crap, lied about it and got all those disability payments for all those years that was convicted under the 2005 Stolen Valor Law. He was convicted in 2007 and it was recently overturned because we have a new Stolen Valor Law on the books.
That letter, I was Admiral Smith's command master chief.
Okay.
And he was a rear admiral, not an admiral, and that letter is a forgery. Did you make that letter?
No.
Who made it for you?
I don't know. I sent down to Virginia for it.
That's bullshit too.
Okay.
Title Code 18, Section 704 states very clearly, and has always been a law in this country, outside of the Stolen Valor laws, that you can't manufacture or sell, barter, trade, wear, or claim, verbally or written, awards like that, from the Navy Cross to the Purple Heart and combat action ribbons and combat infantrymen's badges. It's always been against the law. I got a paint scraper too, and I'd like to get them stickers off that fucking car. Yeah? Let's go. Motherfucker, man. Motherfucker. The best medicine for you is a public shaming, and that has always been Google. That's always been our bit, is to get your name on Google, just like Schweitzer, for the rest of his life, for eternity, for all his ancestors to always see. Your name and all those claims and your undoing will be up there forever for everyone to see. If they Google your name or any of these other fakes names for any reason whatsoever, they're going to find you up there. Prosecuting them be damned. That's way out of my lane. I post you on the internet for everyone to see. You do it, and I'm going to go after you. Does your wife believe you'd be a SEAL?
My wife was with me when I was a SEAL.
She was, so you're still sticking to that? In front of these guys? In front of this Marine combat vet?
Yes.
Did you lose a leg in Vietnam, sir?
Yes, he did. I know he did.
If you can swing it, stop by phonyseals.com and join for a month. Check out all the videos that you have not seen, that I have not put up on YouTube. Have a good look around. Watch them, enjoy all the videos, and cancel your membership anytime you want, and circle back in a couple of months and join again and see what else we've done. We recently did our 14th bust, and if you have not seen that epic shit, you are missing something. We got that clown in New Hampshire at a VFW in front of all the other veterans that were up there.
That's bullshit too, Gary.
What did you say?
As a matter of fact, everything you've told me is bullshit.
Okay.
And there's no such thing as a secret Navy Cross.
Okay.
Everything you've been telling your partners here, you're not even qualified to be in VFW.
Okay.
For all veterans, for all family members of veterans, for all your ancestors, it is important now that we keep Stolen Valor in the headlines, because we are winning this fight. We need to beat it down once and for all and make that a household name. Join the fight. Kick in $10. Some pretty funny shit. Thanks. Thanks for your support.
Yep.
Yeah. Get your stuff. Get your stuff. See you, motherfucker.
Hey,
boys want a beer?
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
You know
This
what?
guy's got more shit than a Christmas goose.
My name's Don Shipley. I'm a retired Navy SEAL. My wife and I hunt down and expose fake Navy SEALs. Everybody in this country is paying for Stolen Valor.
The police can't do anything about it. But we feel like the A-team sometimes.
You going to talk to me about this?
You're not a captain and you're not a SEAL.
We were busting the phonies on the phone.
Were you a Navy SEAL?
Don became so well known, a lot of times they wouldn't even answer, so we decided we'd take it on the road.
The hunt begins.
We've been staking out places for days. This is where we'll wait.
Have you ever told anyone you were a SEAL?
The guys we're going after have done some real damage. We get some real calls for help.
Can I join you? Were you a Navy SEAL?
I've asked you blatantly, please be honest with me. I don't care, and you still lie to me.
Even guys in the military do not realize how many phony SEALs are around. Child abusers that beat their wives, that steal money.
What is this about?
It's about the SEAL claims, positions of trust.
So he bought that uniform.
He was a felon before that.
Very great church, really nice community here. It sucks that they've been taken advantage of.
Okay, I was in team 2.
Surprise you that I did not find a record of that?
That is stolen valor right there.
It's morally wrong, and we'll fight for it.
It's all this SEAL stuff, Paul. You get to this point, sometimes it's better just to call it.
We just issue some internet ass kickings and let people know that this is out there.
Would that surprise you? I didn't find a listing of your name as ever being a Navy SEAL?
It just hits churches all over the place.
Well, it looks
I'd like
like
to get
he
the
charges $20 a person.
He's going to claim the classified stuff, the CIA. There are no records of me. Classified.
He was.
Bud's is an unclassified Navy school.
All of it was classified.
If your name is not on there, you were never a SEAL, period.
Classified?
Could be.
You go on to kill bin Laden and things like that, that does not remove your name.
Classified. Next time any of you hear anybody say, I can't tell you it was classified, take your finger and shove it in his eye as hard as you fucking can. Great resume. But, I think you meant Navy Commendation Medal, not a Commendation Medal.
Yeah, it's Commendation. Yeah, you're right.
We know we'll never end it, but at least we'll get the message out there.
Make no mistake, man, he was not a SEAL ever.
When you use the word SEAL, it builds trust in people.
And there is no shortage of clowns ready to capitalize on that and steal you blind.
You valor thieves tell all the lies you want, and it doesn't matter a shit and hoot to me, because I'm going after you. Stolen valor laws or not. Because Jimmy cracked corn, I don't give a fucking shit.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you ever have one of those moments where you think, how the hell did I get here? Jeez, what happened to me? I was ruling the galaxy, had a cherry new battle station. I mean, this place had an omelet bar, a straight-up omelet bar. And now look, my former intern's tossing me down a bottomless freaking pit. You know, come to think of it, my whole life has been a series of what the moments. That was my out.
The voice of U.S. Army. WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
You said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
The bitches, they love visuals. This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Video. Radio, Monday edition. Broadcasting live from the Functional Veterans Center of Excellence. Ice, Flash, and Spanky. What is going on, guys? Holy shit, that was an epic video. Man, that was awesome. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So, Spanky, Flash, how y'all doing?
It is Monday.
It is.
Tis Monday in Fuckery Town, and
oh god, and there's plenty of fucks to have or not get.
There's plenty of fuckery happening near and far in other countries and in local communities, within Congress, within states. For fuck's sake, everybody, can we? You know what? I hope that Kamala Harris, who's one of the Democratic potential candidates for the 2020 election,
you gonna let Spanky say hi at least?
Can I just say hi, and then I'm gonna go back to my corner, and then Flash can go on and do Flash things. Hey y'all, happy Monday. Flash, go on and do Flash things.
Kamala Harris said that she wants to legalize marijuana, and I think the whole country needs to just roll a joint, take a puff, and calm the fuck down. Because I'm sorry, I've this like the last couple of weeks, I've just like every time I see the news, I just want to surgically just put my hand on my face because I can't keep hitting myself anymore. Going, oh God, for fuck's sake.
Go on.
Should we just want to start?
Go for it. We're broadcasting live for the Functional Veterans Center of Excellence. This fucking damn, it's 11. I was gonna say 12. This 11 February 2019. Yes, you saw the video correct. We are gonna have the man, the myth, the Don Shipley, and is Diane gonna come on with us too, or is he just gonna? It's just gonna be him. Anyways, he's gonna come on and talk about his experience
running solo,
busting fake seals and diming out, as he would say, justice porn. I love it. Calling them fakes out, and of course, he's also going to talk about his extreme SEAL experience program that he has as well. So he's not just the guy, but he also has been in the news. We'll go ahead and let him just explain a lot of it. It's awesome. We're excited to have him on here. I had to put one of his videos on because I was rolling while I was doing my research. I already know who he was already because obviously of his veteran and his social media notoriety, and of course him being all over CNN and Fox News kind of helps it out too. So. We can't wait for him to come on at 2100 Eastern Standard Time. Now, okay, so real quick, let's talk about Kamala Harris, the one who says okay, first off, what is her... Someone said, and I'm hearing, and this is not tinfoil, but someone's claiming that her parents are Indian, even though they lived in Jamaica, so that makes her... and she was raised in Canada. Is that what's up with that? Is that like no shit for real or what?
I have honestly no clue about Kamala Harris, and I don't want to touch on her too much because, well, let's try that again. I don't want to start talking about her right yet because we have the whole group of, it's turning out to be like the Republicans were in the 2016 election, where it's just like a crowded field. It's already pretty damn crowded, and they're expecting some more names. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that in a group. I have not heard it. I've heard some different stories about her when it comes to like, how she got her job and stuff like that, which is not, a lot of it's unsubstantiated, and it's just it's hearsay that's been going around because politicians are fuckers.
Of course.
But speaking of fucking fucker politicians.
Damn, dude, you're on. Hang on. Let me go ahead and go ahead. Send it.
Good?
Yeah, go ahead.
So here in the great state, in the great Commonwealth of Virginia, we have a proud tradition of being fucking horrible people. Virginia is one of the first states to bring over slaves. And, we're many Civil War battles, and Virginia has a very storied history when it comes to a lot of things. Good and bad. I love Virginia, and I've accepted the fact there is both good and bad in Virginia. I didn't think that we were going to elect someone to continue showing what kind of a shit place Virginia can and was. If you have not been paying attention in the news, the governor, Governor Ralph Northam, I think I always have trouble saying his last name, so I think it's right. Who beat his candidate Gillespie, who's kind of a just like a shade off a neo-Nazi. So, you know, I wasn't terribly, you know, upset that Democrat had won. We in Virginia, we have a good balance. We have a Republican-held Congress, state Congress, and then we have a, you know, the Democrats are, you know, Ralph Norman is a Democrat and he's the governor, and then there's the Lieutenant Governor, Lieutenant Governor Fairfax. Cool guy. I've actually got the chance to talk to him before. Maybe not the greatest of his politics, but he's not a bad person. Well, we thought. Let's start from the top. About a week and a half ago, a page out of the 1984 yearbook came out. Now, it has been linked that the leak of this yearbook is from a conservative group. Cool story, bro. It's just like when we found out that when WikiLeaks found out that Podesta emails and all this stuff, you know, cool. You know, it sucks. Oh, how dare you put that out there? But it doesn't matter because the information is too damn damning. And the picture itself is too damn damning. And the picture itself is a man dressed in blackface. That is when you are making your skin black to be a black person. A lot of times people do it in Halloween, and it was definitely very popular.
Why'd you say it like that?
Because there's some dumb people out there, and I'm really trying to bring this down to like most common denominator. There's 11 Bravos that watch this or watch and listen to this. So, you know, I gotta help them out. And then next to the gentleman in blackface, looking like a douchebag, is a gentleman dressed in a KKK outfit. Not half, not like just the shorts or maybe the Speedo. I'm talking full pointy hood and everything. This is 1984, Virginia. Virginia's already been people might not know it, but Virginia's always been a little progressive when it comes to race matters, which is weird considering Virginia brought over the first slaves and we're fuckers there. But, you know, it's always been a little progressive. The first black lieutenant governor, I think, was in the 80s. So we've had some, race progressive. This is 1984. And on this page is Ralph Norman's yearbook page. Next to him is a picture of him and his like grandma, and then him himself, and it goes crazy. It has his picture where he's all like, when you do your senior picture, It's got his name across it and everything. This was like the biggest hit to the Democrats since the Podesta emails and the Debbie Schultz emails that got out when they decided to fuck off Bernie Sanders. Holy snap, crackle, and pop!
But this is legit. This is legit though. This is not. Nobody has actually seen the Podesta emails said specifically of what. No one can argue. But due to classmates.com, they were able to definitely report about the yearbook. It being legit. It is being a legit yearbook.
Like wildfire, it went everywhere. Everybody, the Virginia black leaders, black leaders, actually, their own little group put out saying this is damning, this is horrible. Everyone's saying this is horrible, and at first, the Governor Northam, comes out and says, that's my yearbook. I think I'm one of those guys. Then a little bit later, comes out and says, I am one of the people there. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. I am in that picture. And then here comes one thing Democrats know how to do. The Republicans do pretty well. They do like a nuclear option, like it's done. The Democrats slow play the eating of their own.
It's like a disease.
It's just like slow. It's like a virus. It just slowly creeps in and just starts.
Like
everybody is taking, is calling for him, is saying this is appalling. I know I was on my own Twitter saying how appalling this was because, that's offensive even for me.
Yeah.
Especially the KKK stuff. But it just kept rolling. And even to the point where the Lieutenant Governor Fairfax, his vice president, if you will, if you don't understand governor and lieutenant governor, calling for Northam to resign.
Okay, well, real
Holy
quick.
Snap.
Really quick, I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. Hey, what's up, Ashley? What's up, Truth Army Recruiting? What's up? Spanky?
What's up, ladies?
What's up, everybody? What's up, ladies
up,
in there?
Gentlemen?
What's up, Bailey? What's up, Jared? What is up, Jessica Simmons? Ginger. Ooh, what's up, D-Max? What's up, John? Wait, are you? Hey, what's up, John? Jump Loop. Hey, Joshua, are you related to said Shipley, or is this just a coincidence that you're related to said Shipley? Or are you just joking? But anyways, guys, welcome to the chats. Also, welcome everybody in the Mixer chat.
And if you're on Periscope, we love you.
Yeah, Periscope, we're having issues. I try to link up. I'm gonna have to get with the Geek Squad because I'm having issues with Periscope. We have to.
We'll be okay as long as we're on Facebook and Mixer, and don't forget we're also on YouTube.
Yep, we also got the YouTube.
We're over there too.
Hey, so you three guys on YouTube, thanks for watching us. But real quick, well, in 1984, Children of the Corn was released. Conan the Destroyer, was released.
Yes.
Prince's first movie was released just not few months before that. Purple Rain, Streets of Fire, Splash. This is Spinal Tap, The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai, Beverly
Turn
Hills.
it to 11.
Yeah, but Beverly Hills Cop, Indiana Jones, The Natural, Police Academy, June 1984, Revenge of the Nerds, Nightmare on Elm Street, Red Dawn, a favorite personal classic. We're all a never-ending story. Yeah, we're all released, and Ghostbusters, of course, and The Karate Kid, and The Terminator. We're all released in 1984. So let's just give you guys the scope of span of time, because I know a lot of us deal in the media and entertainment industry, and we that'll give you a time reference of what it was like. So you could imagine.
For some clarification, this wasn't his high school or middle school or elementary. I don't know if they do it in elementary school. This wasn't some like pre-18 and under.
Correct.
This was his college. This was when he was in medical school.
Correct.
His medical school yearbook. Now it gets a little crazier with the yearbook itself because he's, everyone's calling to resign, including the lieutenant governor is calling for his resignation, which I'm like, damn, that's like a power play and a half right there. But he had backing. You had all these either the candidates that at the time were about to commit to to going after the presidency, or at the time had calling for it. Everyone was calling for, even Hillary Clinton was like, dude, that's not good.
Here's the thing though, is that everyone is calling for this guy, for Governor Northam, to resign. Everyone was talking about resign. Now, immediately after the calls were resigning and there was discussion of him stepping down, the lieutenant governor.
Well, hold on. Before we get to that.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know it's just like a whole Virginia. I'm like, Virginia, please.
Exactly. Go ahead, man. This is good.
Because it gets worse. So he then comes out, and we might be skipping ahead of that particular line where we're going to get to. But then a little bit later, after saying that was me in that picture. He didn't say which one though. Which at this point doesn't matter. Either which way is bad. I think one is probably a little worse than the other, but like a tiny bit. But still, they're both horrible. He then has a big press conference where he goes, I now believe that wasn't me in the picture. And everyone, like, you see, like, Twitter blew up going, were you on cocaine or something? And you totally forgot that you just said that was you. And then the editor, the school actually said, because everyone started blaming the medical school. I don't remember what it's called. And they went, whoa, folks, students put that together. The individual students submitted their own photos. And I had it when my senior year in high school where, or like my parents did it, where we got, you pay for a half sheet or whatever. And they put some cute photos of you and say how much they love you. Kind of the same thing, except the students actually themselves submitted the photos. So even the school's like, that fucker's tripping over here because he submitted that photo to his editor to put that page together. So then he comes out and goes, I don't believe that was me. And I'm dedicated and I'm not resigning. Back it up just a little bit as we're getting calls for the resigning. Oh, and this motherfucker right here, what else pisses me off? Besides the most boring Super Bowl of all time, he actually has a emergency meeting with everybody except his lieutenant governor.
That night, yeah. He didn't
during
invite him that night. During the game,
During the game.
Well, I mean,
what a douchebag. They didn't miss anything, but still.
Yeah.
They might have been drinking, having some hot wings, and they were like, hey, Ralph needs to come in.
It's
Fuck
Maroon
that
5.
guy.
It's Maroon 5. Come on. It's Maroon 5.
Hey, he took his shirt off. Man, I wish I had abs like that, man.
Well, anyways, that's another story we're going to get to as well. We'll hit that. Go ahead.
Then, just because Virginia, everyone's like, man, Lieutenant Governor Fairfax is probably going to be the governor. That would be pretty cool. He's not a bad guy. I actually prefer lieutenant governor over the governor when it comes to his policies, because he's a little more middle of the road. Ralph Norman's a little kind of, he's a little more to the left, and I prefer mine in the middle. But then allegations of sexual assault come out against the lieutenant governor, of course, and they're not because the cat's not that old. Like he's not like it's not like Kavanaugh was in his 50s when so like that's going all the way back to like he was 16 or whatnot. This is like early 2000s, like I think it was like 2002 or 3 or something when he was in school. According to reports, I guess they were making out, and then he forcibly, pushed her head down and made her do the business. And that was, the cop. Then there's also a little bit, whether I think it was Washington Post tried to pick up the story, but they thought it was a little more. But the cop, she made a complaint to the cops. Holy snap, crackle, and pop! Of course, now we have blackface or KKK. Take your fucking pick, Governor. But then Lieutenant Governor is accused of sexual assault. Oh shit! Because next it's going to go to like the Attorney General or something, right? No, because the Attorney General comes out like maybe a day or two after the governor comes out and goes, "That wasn't me in the photos," and goes, "Oh yeah, because this comes up. My wife seems to think that somebody was about to tattle on him, so he decided to do it himself. Said, "Oh, at a college party, I did blackface too," or like he's so up the governor's ass that he says, "I need to be like him. Look, we're twins. We're twins."
No.
But he goes, I did blackface too.
But he didn't do Michael Jackson like the governor. He did Curtis Blow.
Yes, thank you. The governor did say that while the governor said I am not in that photo. I am 100% sure I am not in that photo. Well, he's got a little more lazy, like he's faking, trying to be like a Virginia. I was not in that photo, but
I must attest that I was not in that photo pictorial.
I say at a party, I did do blackface to dress up as Michael Jackson during a talent show. Fuck, dude.
Let me show you my moonwalk.
If he would have busted out a moonwalk, I would have been like, forgiven.
Dude, he looked like he was gonna do it, but his old lady
you're
stopped
fucking
him.
retarded.
He looked like he looked like he was gonna do it, but his old lady stopped him from doing it. She looked at him like, no, this is not a good stuff.
She's probably the reason why. She's like, you're stupid. You're gonna say. She probably wrote it, everything. But anyways, so he admitted. Well, he did admit. He said, I'm not a photo of the blackface or the KKK outfit picture. I did, admittedly, did blackface during a talent show dressed as Michael Jackson, which I'm kind of like, kind of stretching blackface there, but that's a different story. So then you have the governor who admitted, then unadmitted, being in the picture. Then lieutenant governor who got hit with a sexual assault allegation. Then you have the attorney general who said, hey, I did blackface too. Well, then one of the leading Republicans in the Virginia state Congress and all that jazz was the editor who put the pages together. So now he's getting hit up, not as much as everyone else. His only was like it was like, oh, outrage. And then it went away because he, why didn't pretty much everyone's like, why didn't you not put that photo in there, you bastard? And then it went away because everyone realized it was ridiculous. So a Republican did get mixed up in it. And then we're at 2 days ago, the lieutenant governor has a second sexual assault allegation levied against him. Similar thing, similar everything.
Crazy, dude. This is crazy.
It's so bad that my grandfather, who used to live here in Virginia and lived in Virginia for the longest time, messaged me and was like, "What's going on in Virginia?" And I called him. I said, "I have no fucking clue. I have no idea why." In 1984, Ralph Norman was like 24. Okay, he wasn't 18. He was 24. He knows better. At 24, I knew a lot better. Granted, you could say, well, 20 years in the future, 25 years in the future, we've made a lot of changes. Yes, but it was not 1964, not even 1974. It's 1984. We're in the 80s. We're in the big hair and glam rock, not fucking blackface. Like the fact that this went on, and Virginia is not a deep South state.
Oh, but the university, UNC Chapel Hill. They had some blackface and nooses and shit going up and that stuff too. So they're not out of the. Nobody's talking about UNC Chapel Hill, which is odd. UNC Chapel Hill has the same fucking issues going on, and in the same they have the same thing going on as well. With they even have pictures all dressed up with in front of the fucking Son of Sam or what was it, Uncle Sam, or what's his name, Little Sam, Yosemite Sam statue that they had on their campus.
Silent Sam.
Silent Sam. There you go.
Holy shit! I can't remember that because they tried tearing it down. I remember that.
It's torn down. It's just now they're taking the rest of the base of it. But now, again, it's the same thing. If you look now, everyone, like I said, that's why I said earlier last week. Or late last week that's why classmates.com is the hottest website around, because now everyone's going through their freaking yearbooks to see, whoa, shit. And
where I checked on my yearbooks, I don't have any blackface pictures, so apparently I'm already a shit ton better than our governor. That's for fucking sure.
I'm about to say, sometimes being unpopular was a good thing now, because now everyone's got proof.
Damn straight. If I could coin that, I would. Being unpopular served me all the way to the presidency.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Here's my thing. This is where we have fun, because this is my second shot of tequila. One thing Flash detests in the hierarchy of shit people do that I cannot stand and will punch you in the face for, besides fucking with little kids, fucking with women, and fucking with the disabled, is fucking being a racist son of a bitch. Now, I've been lucky. I tell people all the time that the military, weirdly enough, growing up in the military as an army brat, has served me well, because at a young age I was introduced to a many array of people from different areas, from different countries, especially the kids. My cousin, I won't say my friend's black, so I'm not racist, but I have it in my family. It is something I see. Something I see all the time, and it's very dear to me, because I do hear what they, people who are not white can go through when people who are white or douchebags decide to treat them as a color instead of people. And I detest that to the utmost extreme. So this is 1984, when my dad was joining the army. Actually, my dad was joining the army around 1883, 84. So I wasn't too far off from being born. But my dad, who did not see his first black person coming from central New York, in the middle of fucking nowhere, and it still is the middle of fucking nowhere, did not see his first real, actually didn't really, I'll say, he didn't really interact with his first black person until basic training.
A Christmas Carol came out in 1984.
And even still, my dad was not a flapping gum twat to do something like that. That's just not how they were raised. They were taught to respect folks regardless. They didn't really experience any of that, but they were taught that way. That's something. He's my grandfather, as knucklehead as he is, no one likes a wise guy, but as much as he says shit, that's one thing he's always drilled into us. Fast forward to how I was born to be treated. How fucking dare this governor do that? Now, okay, it's over. It's done. What pisses me off even more, because yes, you were a stupid kid. We've all done stupid things. I got you. What pisses Flash off
Bachelor Party was released in
motherfucking fact that this motherfucker, who admitted I'm in the picture and could have went forward and just made solace that I was a douchebag in 1984, and I don't know why the fuck I did that, but I did it, and I want to heal Virginia. The fact that this motherfucker, who is now touting